Your true character is most accurately measured by how you treat those who can do nothing for you. Some people come in our life as blessings. Some come in your life as lessons. Small things done with great love will change the world. I can do things you cannot. You can do things I cannot. Together we can do great things. I used to believe that prayer changes things. But now I know that prayer changes us. And we change things. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Never worry about numbers. Help one person at a time and always start with the person nearest you. If you want to change the world, go home and love your family. Every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. If we pray, we will believe. If we believe, we will love. If we love, we will serve. God didn't call me to be successful. He called me to be faithful. Go out into the world today and love the people you meet. Let your presence light new light in the hearts of people. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. I don't do great things. I do small things with great love. God doesn't require us to succeed. He only requires that you try. The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread. Be happy in the moment. That's enough. Each moment is all we need, not more. Whenever you share love with others, you'll notice the peace that comes to you and to them. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. God does not create poverty. We do, because we do not share. None of us, including me, ever do great things. But we can all do small things, with great love, and together we can do something wonderful. God gives us things to share. God doesn't give us things to hold. Be faithful in small things because it is in them that your strength lies. I have found the paradox that if you love until it hurts, there can be no more hurt, only more love. The highest form of worship is to find the least among you and treat them like Jesus. Do ordinary things with extraordinary love. Helping hands are better than praying lips. Give your hands to serve and your hearts to love. Be the living expression of God's kindness. Kindness in your face. Kindness in your eyes. Kindness in your smile. At the heart of silence is prayer. At the heart of prayer is faith. At the heart of faith is life. At the heart of life is service. The problem with the world is that we draw the circle of our family too small. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Love begins by taking care of the closest ones, the ones at home. We have only today. Let us begin. If your eyes are positive, you will love the world. But if your tongue is positive, the world will love you. One of the greatest diseases is to be nobody to anybody. Never be so busy as not to think of others. There is a light in this world, a healing spirit more powerful than any darkness we may encounter. Any country that accepts abortion is not teaching its people to love but to use violence to get what they want. Life is an opportunity. Benefit from it. Life is beauty. Admire it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Saints are only sinners who keep trying. You are greater than you know. Love to be real. It must cost, it must hurt, it must empty us of self. If each of us would only sweep our own doorstep, the whole world would be clean. There is a famine in America, not a famine of food, but of love, of truth, of life. What we sometimes consider a stumbling block is rather a rock we can step on. Don't expect your friend to be a perfect person. Help your friend to become a perfect person. That is true friendship. When you know how much God is in love with you, then you can only live your life radiating that love. Whatever our religion, we know that if we really want to love, we must first learn to forgive before anything else. Do you want to do something beautiful for God? There is a person who needs you. This is your chance. A life not lived for others is not a life. People are generally irrational, unreasonable, and selfish. They deserve to be loved. Anyway. Life is a song. Sing it. Life is a struggle. Accept it. If you are humble, nothing will touch you, neither praise nor disgrace, because you know what you are. I trust that God wouldn't give me more than I can handle. I just wish He didn't have such faith in me. Death is nothing else but going home to God. The bond of love will be unbroken for all eternity. In the end, dear friend, it is always between us and God, not between us and them. Loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. May God break my heart so completely that the whole world falls in. Human rights are not a privilege conferred by government. They are every human being's entitlement by virtue of his humanity. When you have nothing left but God, you have more than enough to start over again. Love is a fruit in season at all times, and within reach of every hand. We must make our homes centers of compassion and forgive endlessly. Honesty and transparency make you vulnerable. Be honest and transparent anyway. Love is proved by deeds. The more they cost us, the greater the proof of our love. My secret is simple, I pray. May God give back to you and love all the love you have given. What can you do to promote world peace? Go home and love your family. Intense love does not measure. It just gives. I'm a little pencil in the hand of a writing God, who is sending a love letter to the world. If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one. God does not require that we be successful, only that we be faithful. The greatest good is what we do for others. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. Do not allow yourselves to be disheartened by any failure as long as you have done your best. Do not worry about why problems exist in the world, just respond to people's needs. It is a kingly act to assist the fallen. Be kind to each other. It is better to commit faults with gentleness than to work miracles with unkindness. Do you want to be great? Pick up a broom and sweep the floor. The openness of our hearts and minds can be measured by how wide we draw the circle of what we call family. We shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. It is Christmas every time you let God love others through you. The fruit of love is service, which is compassion in action.